good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Steve on the 90 day, day 11. I know something about numbers, but another video. Anyhow, this morning I'm doing one at the request of Emily. She's my favourite receptionist on Canary Wharf. Anyhow, today is going to be about colloidal colloidal copper, and not just colloidal copper, colloidal salicylic copper. Yeah, well, copper is a mineral that you can eat in liquid form, so you drink it. Now, it's good for abrasions, cuts, skin problems. Internally, it's got a rake of things, helps the immune system, in the production of collagen and elastin, which is good for bones. It's also good for bones, osteoporosis, seizures in the hand. When you got blocked arteries, your hand sometimes sees solid, and you got to undo each finger because you think you're going to stick for that for life. I know that. I know for a fact. I learned how to make it, use it, and used it. I can testify this works. But again, use due diligence. There's a nicer view than the barge and the fish market. Mexican food, English food, grandstand bars, roca, all sorts. Pretty good here at night as well. Anyhow, I've used it to stop seizures in my hand, niggling aches and pains from arthritis, stuff like that, cramps, massive leg cramps, all gone. Most of the pain in the feet is gone. And I use 10ml 3 times a week, no more, and that's really how it is. So I recommend that, but only in them dosages. So use due diligence when you do it out. If you don't, that's stupid. And nobody wants to be stupid, you just want to be healthy. Anyway, back to the copper. There's a lot of people saying we make nano copper. Use 7,500 volts or more. Well, sorry, you can make colloidal copper. Add a little bit of aspirin, which is acetyl salicylic acid. I mean, a little bit, maybe a gram less, and you get a decent mix. You can make it for between 1 hour to 2 hours, and if it comes up copper colour, it ain't that good because the copper pieces are too big. You want the nano copper, which your body takes in through the skin. It'll take it in when you drink it. You don't need mains electricity to make it either. There's 2 little secrets to copper, and this is what they are. Let's see what's in the bag. That's the copper bag. Okay, you've got a jar, you mix it in. When it comes out, it's still got the copper on it. And it's cleaned up, as you can see. There's 2 copper rods. Now, it's got 4 holes in it. The 2 copper rods is in there. That little tiny hole, I usually cover that up or put in a bubbler. Now, the machine I use is top quality and it's made in America. That's it. But so you can see it, and see it's all wrapped up. I don't want anything to break, even though it's plastic. All you do there, you put this hose into the hole there. Then you connect these 2 electrodes to the copper. Connect anyone to anyone, it don't really matter. Make sure the rods are at least 1 inch apart. Any wider than that, it slows down production. Now, this marina, it's got an on-off switch. It's run by battery. You turn it on or off. Now, to see how the insides are, let's open it. It's really technical, if I can open it. Hang on. I've got to use two hands. Don't know why. Here we go again. So as you can see, it doesn't look like 7,500 volts in there. And this is made in America. Brilliant value, and it works. I've made salicylic, copper salicylic acid, colloidal salicylic copper for a while now, and it is effective, and this is one of the best ways you can do it, and it works in short for an hour to 2 hours, and with it you get some spare batteries. Although when you do make it, even if you run it for 5 hours and make gallons of it, it don't matter. You use 0.1 of a volt. So all that 7,500 volt stuff, it's rubbish. Let's put it back in its bag. The secret to doing it is use 3 9s, 27 volts, no more. And to get the nano size copper, you use the air bubbler. Now if you don't use the air bubbler, what's going to happen is the copper's too big to be any good. You just throw it on your skin and it won't do much. So you get a very slight tinge of copper in it. And that is how you make colloidal copper. And to make salicylic colloidal copper, you add a little bit of aspirin. Now don't add aspirin from the packet unless you know how to separate it, which there is a way, but I'm not 100% on that yet because I just use pure copper, pure aspirin. Now the copper rods, for 3 of them, about 2 foot long, it'll cost you maybe £3. You need to use the water called distilled water. Either make it yourself or buy it. If you buy it, test it for total dissolved solids. Should have 0. The pH of the water, bought water, should be around about a 10 mark. The taste is flat, almost insipid. You use distilled water because your cells are sucked that straight in. They prefer it. That's the water your body uses. When you eat an apple and get juiciness, that's distilled, but it's got the taste of the apple to it. So use distilled water. For loads of reasons, you want water that is pure, that your body takes in and uses. Now that takes in the copper, takes in the painkiller, which is the aspirin. It's a win-win situation. And that system there is 27 volts, not 7,000, not 9,000. Not high voltage. Use high voltage, you suppose you could, but one, you're risking your health, you get a shock. With this you get a little tingle, nothing else, if that. I've never had one. So basically that's the colloidal copper. Anyway, have a good morning, and I think Emily's awake waiting to come in to listen to the video. So have a good day, Emily, and the rest of you have a great week. It's coming up to the weekend. Oh look, there's no clouds in the sky. That means we're going to have a sunny day. But I've got my coat fastened because it's windy as heck and it's a sharp wind. Anyhow, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.